Zeekr is not a brand most buyers have on their radar, and that might be exactly why the 001 deserves more attention than it is getting. Built by Geely, the same group behind Volvo and Polestar, this is a 536 horsepower electric shooting brake starting at around $72,500 in Europe, and it arrives with a kind of standard equipment list that makes you wonder what the German competition has been doing with its option sheets. In person, the 001 has a presence that photographs do not fully capture. The roofline drops steeply toward the rear in a way that splits the difference between a traditional wagon and a fastback, and the proportions feel lower and wider than you expect. In this gray finish at the Bucharest Motor Show, the car sits with a quiet confidence. The front end is clean and narrow, with slim LED headlights that wrap tightly into the fenders. There is nothing aggressive about it, but nothing forgettable either. The overall shape is aerodynamic enough to achieve a drag coefficient of just 0.23, which directly contributes to the 367 miles of WLTP range. The cabin is where this car starts to feel genuinely surprising. The dashboard is built around a 15.5-inch central touchscreen flanked by a digital instrument cluster, and the entire center console floats above an open storage area that gives the front seats an airy, spacious feel. Copper accents run across the dashboard, along the door panels, and around the seat frames, and the overall effect is more restrained than you might expect from a Chinese brand. The materials are a mix of Alcantara and soft-touch surfaces, and the build quality is tight throughout. Up front, the sport seats hold you well without being overly aggressive, and the driving position is low and car-like rather than SUV elevated. The steering wheel is a clean design with physical buttons, and the center console houses a small rotary controller alongside two cup holders. Yamaha provides the sound system, and it fills the cabin with genuine depth. If breakdowns like this help you decide, subscribe so you catch the next one. Rear seat space is generous for a car with this roofline. 3 adults can sit across the bench without shoulder contact, and legroom behind a tall driver is more than adequate. Rear passengers get their own climate controls on the back of the center console, and the copper accent trim carries through to the rear doors, which keeps the cabin feeling cohesive from front to back. A panoramic glass roof stretches the full length of the cabin and brings in enough light to make even the dark interior feel open. A weekend bag, a stroller, and a set of golf clubs will fit behind the rear seats without any creative packing. The boot offers 19 cubic feet with the seats in place, expanding to nearly 50 when they fold. The load lip is low enough to make heavy items manageable, and the floor is flat. Under the floor, there is additional covered storage for charging cables. The dual-motor all-wheel drive system delivers 536 horsepower and 506 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 62 takes 3.8 seconds, which puts it in the same bracket as a Porsche Taycan 4S, and the top speed is limited to 124 miles per hour. The 100 kilowatt-hour battery supports DC fast charging at up to 200 kilowatts, which means a 10 to 80% charge takes around 30 minutes. The regenerative braking calibration still needs refinement, particularly at motorway speeds where the transition between coasting and slowing feels abrupt. Zeekr has addressed similar software tuning issues through over-the-air updates on other models, so this is likely a matter of when, not if. For a brand entering European markets for the first time with a shooting brake, Zeekr has made a statement that goes beyond pricing. The 5-year warranty, extendable to 10, the 8-year battery coverage, and the standard equipment list that includes air suspension, massage seats, and a 22 kilowatt onboard charger suggest a company that understands what European buyers expect. Whether the brand itself earns recognition quickly enough to match the product is the one question the car cannot answer on its own. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.